Well, hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to go ahead and make something kind of interesting. I was on the store and I saw these little garlic bread slices, pre-buttered, pre-garlicked garlic bread slices. And I thought, you know what sounds really good? A pizza burger on garlic toast. So let me show you what we need to go ahead and make this. It is going to be phenomenal. We're going to do it right here on the Blackstone. All right, we got these guys right here on a low to medium heat. This will be just right. And now let's start prepping all the ingredients. All right, this is pretty simple. It's just going to be a combination of things you're already going to be familiar with. So we're making burgers. I got a nice 75-25 mix of Angus beef. I think that makes a tremendous burger. We've got our garlic toast. You can use regular bread, but if you have that thicker Texas toast style stuff, all the better. We've got a little bit of pizza sauce. We're going to use this instead of ketchup or anything else on it. That's going to give it a little bit of moisture, give it that pizza flavor. We have pepperoni and mozzarella cheese. So with that, let's go ahead and start prepping our actual meat for the burger. We've got 1.2 pounds of beef here, and I'm going to use a little bit more than 1/3 of a pound per burger. These are a little bit bigger. They're oblong shaped compared to what you might do on a regular hamburger bun. So we'll make them a little bit bigger than you might with just a regular hamburger. All right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut up a little bit of this pepperoni and we're going to drop it right into the meat. I think that's going to go ahead and make this good and flavorful, and it'll be in addition to just laying pepperonis on the top where you bite it and the whole thing will pull up out of the sandwich. That feels like it'll be a little messy. And yes, I'm using my fillet knife again because it's handy and it works great. So I'm just cutting these into small little bite-sized pieces. There's no big logic to this other than I want them to be bite-sized. So if I bite into one of these, it just kind of pulls out of the sandwich and pops right into your mouth. That's kind of ultimately what we want to do. Now, we'll just get these dropped right on into the meat. I'm basically cutting these in 4 columns across and 4 the other way. So they end up being nice little bite-sized pieces. And just be sure you sort of flick through them here a little bit so that they actually separate. We don't want them to all be one giant chunk in here. Our pepperoni in here, and we'll just go ahead and start mixing up our meat and pepperoni together. There's all kinds of ways you could do this. You could do sausage. If you wanted to mix pork sausage and beef in here, that would be phenomenal as well. You can see this is bigger than your average hamburger bun. So I pulled these out just so that we can see just how we get these to the right size. It's probably about 1/3 pound here. Now, I'm going to pack these, kind of make them round like you might normally a hamburger, but these buns are a little bit oblong, so I'm making them just a tad bit oval. Now, I'm not doing smash burgers. I typically love the way a smash burger tastes, but on these, I want this to be a regular old burger with this pepperoni in it. There you go. Need to make that just a little bit bigger and a little bit flatter because we do know that at 75% lean and 25% fat, these are going to shrink up a bit for sure. All right, there we have our first patty. Let's go ahead and get this ready to get on the griddle. And here we go. We can see that that is a little bit bigger than that for sure, which is exactly what we want. That way when it shrinks down, it'll all fit. We'll have some nice sliced up mozzarella cheese, and we'll lay some pepperoni right on the griddle and then right up on top of this sandwich. So got that sitting out and ready. Let's get this and this onto the griddle. So we have these 2 burners on, and the ones over on that side are not. This will be perfect. Get a little bit of oil going down here. Let's go ahead and get this burger right down on here. I'm also going to go ahead and just put on our garlic toast here as well and get it nice and brown and put it over on the side. Yeah, look at that. That's just what we want on that garlic toast. Not quite ready with this, but close. Yeah, these are looking good right here. All right. So I'm going to take these 2 pieces of toast and just get them over here. All right, let's start prepping for the flip. We know we want these pepperonis nice and toasted up. They'll be good. Oh. Get one running away over here. Start laying some of these guys right here on our bread. Our burger will go right on here when we are ready with it. Perfect. We got half on the bread here. We'll set that aside. We'll take these and slide them over here to the cool side for now. Get those back on the burger in a minute. That guy's looking good underneath. We'll go ahead and get this guy flipped right over. Oh, look at that. Little bit of brown bits on there. That's exactly what we want to see.
Over here. Yeah, right here. Hey, do me a favor. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell notification so you get notified of new videos. Thanks.
All right. Let's go ahead and get some mozzarella right down on here. We want that to get starting to melt. And then we're going to add that pepperoni right to the top of this and do a little bit more on there. All right, we get these nice crispy pepperonis right on the top of this. We're going to add a little bit more cheese before we build this guy up. I'm going to put some tomato sauce right down here on the actual griddle and then scoop it up onto the burger. I like doing this just to heat it up. Look at that. Going to be some amazing flavor right there. If you're a fan of this sort of crunchy cheese here that's on the griddle, I love that little skirt. I think that cheese skirt is just phenomenal. Feel free to use it if you'd like. All right, it's time. Let this guy built. Now, we've got our pepperoni on this side, so we're going to put it right on that side. Ooh, that's going to be hot. Then, we just stack our garlic bread right on top of that. Look at that thing. A pepperoni pizza burger. And there you have it, folks. Like, oh my gosh, does that not look amazing? Gotta be careful you don't cut it too hard and smush it all right out of there. Look at that cheese coming out of there. Man, oh man, does that look good. All right, there you have it. Like, look how simple that was, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. I'm just gonna put one piece of this on my plate here. I think it's a good thing I have a napkin handy. It feels like it's gonna need one, but like that burger is cooked perfect medium all the way through. A layer of pepperoni on the bottom here. We've got the cheese, pepperoni, more cheese on it with the sauce. This looks phenomenal. I say phenomenal a lot. Let's give it a try. Oh man. Wow, that is juicy, delicious. The flavors of pizza sauce, mozzarella, and pepperoni are right in there with a nice meaty burger in the middle. Shockingly, that garlic toast is a wonderful bun for a burger. I'm impressed with that. I could go with a quarter-pound burger instead of a third. That would be a good size. This is delicious, really good and meaty. But because of the pepperoni and the cheese and those other flavors, I think we could actually have done with a smaller burger. But patting it out bigger than the actual bread, so when it shrinks down, you know it's going to fill the whole bun, is key to this one. I have some more. I think I'll be making some for the kiddos for lunch. Man, is that good. Well, that's it. Safe and happy grilling, y'all. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my burger.